Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 2 with me Fitraula Ramadan and then Yuki Rolisa and then Marcelino Firman Arazi and then Cici Kresnawan, and the last is Sheila Yolalesi Vishyamanda. And the first I will explain about the abstract of our journal. The research aims to ESP syllabus design for students of nutritional science department. The research used research and development methods. The data was collected of the English course for students in the Department of Nutrition, Poltekkes. Kemenkes, Pontianak is a required subject in the first and the second semesters for all students. English lectures in the Department of Nutrition are offered once a week with roughly 40 students. Research data was obtained by using questionnaires and structured interviews with students about their learning needs.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yuki Rolisa. I'm from group 1, and now I want to explain about the introduction of our journal or article. So for the first is the title of my journal is about ESP, the ESP syllabus design for student of nutritional science department. So for introduction is explained by me. ESP or English for specific purpose can be interpreted that a language course that has a specific purpose by considering the needs of the student. ESP focus on an approach for the foreign language learning needs of its students for use in the particular field like medicine and then economic and then academic learning and etc. So ESP was developed because of the demands of the learning foreign language in the various fields. With these demands, a need analysis is also considered to focus the focus of the skill that will be taught in the course. So need analysis is very important in the design, in the make a syllabus design of our course design of the ESP. And then we talk about the course and then school. Course and school is very different. School just use the product from the education department, while in the course it must be designed by itself, like the syllabus in the course must be designed, the syllabus design based on the need analysis of the student, so it will be better than because it more specific to talk in the specific skill or specific needs skill of the student. And then the existence of the syllabus design based on the need analysis of the student can help students learn English based on their needs. According to Noonan, 1993, that state the syllabus is the process of choosing the level and the content that is focused on an approach. So the syllabus design which is used based on the student need analysis will later become a guide of the teacher, guide in achieving more professional foreign language learning goals. And then um, moreover, English lesson is taught to student majority in nutrition are basic material. So most of them is still beginners. Just small group of there is in level advanced. So this article will be tried to maximize in designing an ESP syllabus based on the need analysis of early student in nutritional science department. Okay, I think that's all my explanation about the introduction, and then the next explanation will be delivered by my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna explain about the theoretical framework. ESP is the course of that focus on the need of student. By using need analysis, the ESP course will be able to maximize the learning process according to student needs. The selection of context of syllabus should also be considered in ESP course. According to Chambers in 1980, need analysis should focus on the establishment and the realization of the communication need. The need analysis is the key of the most used tool as the guide of course evaluation in language teaching. Need analysis can help teacher get more information about the skill students have and the skill they want to improve. And therefore, the aims of need analysis is to determine the priorities of several aspects like skill, like reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Because ESP just focus on teaching specific language and communication skill, so ESP course should be considered of the contents of ESP course. In need analysis, there are some steps to design the language program. The first step is target situation analysis. The target situation provides some information about the skill and language that learner will need, as well as providing the information about learning situation analysis, namely about subject needs. By understanding the target situation analysis of student, there will be the main step in designing the syllabus and also material design. According to Chambers, based on Mambi Communicative Need Processor in 1978, the purpose of target situation analysis is considered of the need student English, which later be result of the course and achievement outcome by means activities which mirror those of the target work situation. Ideally, the syllabus based on the need analysis conducted by group of students. Teacher work with the demand analysis expert or expert and curriculum development teams. So the teacher or course design must consider the content of material design based on need analysis, and this is done to maximize the learning process and focus on the needs of students. The teacher must also accommodate the limited time allocation with material to be taught and will considered by in design syllabus. In study, researcher tries to provide or overview the ESP syllabus design based on the need analysis of the student as well to be shown about the result. Next part is methodology. The researcher or us use the research and development method. Richard and Klein in 2005 defined this type of research as in systematic study of development and evaluation process, with the aim of establishing the imperial basis for the creation of teaching and non-teaching product. They are be incorporating this definition into the field of education. The data was collected of the English course for students in the Department of Nutrition, Poltekkes, Kemenkes, Pontianak, is required of subject of the first of second semester for all students. The English lecture in the Department of Nutrition are offered once a week with roughly about 40 students. And the research data was obtained by using the questionnaire and structured interview with the student and about their learning needs. The result of the research are reported in the form of descriptive statistic, namely by displaying the statistical data and explanation of the data.
I'm Cici Krisnawan. Now, I will explain about the finding. The English course for students in the Department of Nutrition is a subject that must be followed or taught by every first and second semester student in this department. Just like other courses, English lectures are held once a week. Based on the survey result, many student English skills are at the beginner level, and there are some students in advanced level. This is because uh, they almost never use English in their daily conversation, even though they have studied English for years, start or since elementary school. And then the purpose of student learning English is to be able to communicate actively related to health and nutrition issues. This shows that students feel they need English language skill because in the future they will be dealing directly with the future career needs. The next goal is to be able to understand the grammar contained in English both in reading and daily conversation. And then when they are understand grammar, of course it will be clearer or it will be easier to speak and write scientific work. It also make it easier understand like book, journals, readings, and reports on nutrition in English. The next point is be able to understand the content of conversation, speech, lectures, and report heard in English. And the most relevant thing is be able to make make a report or articles in English related to nutrition or health. In relation to the purpose of student learning English, students are aware of the needs of the job market, where almost all health companies place English language skills orally and in writing as a condition for hiring employees. The ability to write and speak is very important for continuation of their careers in the future, because many other companies or instances and office they need a language skill in speaking and also in writing. In addition, it also important for the profession that will be undertaken by students or learners in the future, especially regarding health in the field of nutrition. The use of media in learning English is very necessary. The goal is to optimize the teaching and learning process. In here, the use of technology and use of computer to teaching and learning process. The use of computer application to improve English language skill is certainly the most popular choice. This is mean that students want learning that is supported by computer technology, but it must be accompanied by the application of appropriate computer or appropriate technology in order to improve the ability of student based on technology and accordance with the abilities or competencies of the students. So in here, use technology or media digital is um, efficiency or efficient, and also this is make easier to teacher or tutor teaching English in this department, and also but must be accompanied by the application of appropriate technology in order to improve the ability of the student. um, must be accompanied by the teacher or the tutor, and this is to make improve, this is can improve or can make improve the students abilities or the companies of competencies of the students in this department or this level. Okay, the next will be explained by my friend. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Sheila Yulisi Bishamanda. Here I will continue about the explanation about this article or journal. I want to explain about the discussion part. Okay, this part of this discussion, the following is a discussion related to the questionnaire and the results of interview with English lecturer who teach in the field of nutrition. Based on the result, that's we got to what's the name the result, two result about this article from the field of nutrition. The first is target, we analyze about target analysis, and for the second we analyze of learning needs. Okay, first I want to explain about the target analysis first. Okay, based on the result of interviews with local English lecturer, the expected come from the of nutrition department academics is to make nutrition department students become qualified graduates who are able to compete in the world of work. Because to fulfill this goal, one of the obligation of the academic is to equip the graduates of the Department of Nutrition with adequate English language skills as a provision for the demands of their profession in the future. Okay, this is like according of from INI to 2016, which state that institutions are obliged to direct students who to be able to fulfill their competencies to compete in the world of work. Okay, entering the world of work, English language skills are needed when communicating or socializing in companies that involve colleagues who are accustomed to using English. Okay. In order to achieve intermediate level skills and be oriented towards preparation for the job market, it is better or if learning English in the nutrition department class needs to make into account the needs of the job market, right? Okay, then regarding the analysis of students target in learning English, the questionnaire data shows that the purpose of learning English for students in the Department of Nutrition is to be able to communicate using English well in daily. Okay, like according Chovankova to 2014 or 2014 His argue institution need to consider the needs of students according to their wishes in order to increase motivation in learning and be able to meet their career's need. Okay, this proves that the students' desire to improve skills, or I mean speaking skills, in this line with the needs of the job market, which is requires the ability to communicate in English well. Okay, that's about the target analysis. And for the next is analysis of the needs. I mean analysis of the learning needs. Okay, regarding the analysis of learning needs with the selection of the material that's in accordance with the students' main field of study regarding the domain for English teaching, with the students' materials that are in accordance with the student's main field of study, data is obtained that all topics related to health in the field of nutrition they consider important to be learned, right? Okay, according by Lee 2016, he said the giving of English learning materials in accordance with the student's main field of study would be very useful to prepare students to face job competition. It can also increase student motivation to learning because the material provided is in accordance with what they want. Okay, okay. Thus, it is a hope that students will be able to improve their English skills by fulfilling teaching materials that are in accordance with the basic competencies they need to have. Okay, from the result of interviews, also information was obtained that um, the innovative and interactive teaching of English is expected to make students have the ability to use English both orally and in writing well. Okay, based on the result also of the questionnaire, sophisticated technology also affect learning. Both computer or multimedia and others that aim to assist students in achieving the best learning performance through activities, instructional strategies applied in learning materials. Okay, this is in accordance with what was stated by grup in 2013. He stated that teachers should be able to build good learning models where students can acquire digital literacy, collaborative problem solving, creativity, and many other skills while interacting with innovative and interesting technology. Okay, therefore, teachers or vocational lecturers need to implement curriculum or teaching materials that can be assessed by students by understanding the concept and subject matter with the right multimedia digital feature. With the discussion above, it is hoped that it can inspire lecturer and teacher to integrate or apply the right technology into vocational English course. Okay, that's all from me. From my explanation about the discussion will be continued by my friend about the conclusion.
And the last is conclusion. Based on the research result obtained, the analysis of targets and needs of students requires the ability to speak fluently and communicatively in order to prepare themselves to meet the demands of their profession in the future. Through appropriate teaching methods and media that are integrated in the classroom, lectures can provide an appropriate learning atmosphere for ESP students in the classroom based on the needs of students, the goals, and objectives of learning that have been set.